Hello, I'm developing a new physics about mass and energy and many other important phenomena in the universe. You can watch more. You can watch videos on my channel to get to get a better understanding about new physics. And also, recently I published a book about my research. You can read my book also. Thank you for your question. Either is a just a name. Michelson-Morley experiment, the null result of the Michelson-Morley experiment uh, uh, made people believe that there is no such a thing as either. Either is a name for space-filling matter. It is a very ancient belief. The null result of the Michelson-Morley experiment resulted in the wide uh, belief that there is no such a thing as either. That in fact resulted in the development of the special theory and general theory of relativity by Einstein. Uh, Actually, the two fundamental ideas behind the development of Einstein's theory of relativity is the one is the constancy of light speed, the belief that light speed is a universal constant. Another thing is the non-existence of the either or space-filling substance. So these are the two important factors which led Einstein to develop theory of relativity. However, based on my studies, mass defect, every mass defect in the universe, according to special theory of relativity, mass can be converted into energy and vice versa. So when there's a mass defect, that is directly converted into energy in the form of kinetic energy of product reaction products. So according to Einstein, mass and energy are interchangeable. One can be converted into the other. However, based on my studies, I reached a different conclusion that mass defect, every mass defect in the universe are explosively transformed into another form of matter. In fact, just like a chemical explosion, we know that a chemical explosion releases energy due to a change in the state of matter. For example, a solid explosive or a liquid explosive, when it ignites, when it reacts with oxygen, it is converted into a superheated gas. That's an explosive transformation. That is a change in the state of matter. For example, if you heat water, it becomes steam. So it can explode. If you contain a small container and heat up very like a just like a what is this tell you and a simple example. If you heat to high temperature pressure cooker, if the valve is closed, it will explode. That is due to a change in the state of matter, change in the state of this matter. The water is converted into steam. Just like that, when a chemical explosion happens, the initial matter is converted into another state of matter. For example, any explosive, when it explode, it will change the state of matter and explode. In fact, based on my studies, in a nuclear reaction also the same, it works on the same principle. That is, the missing mass in a nuclear reaction or any other events which creates mass defect, the mass defect explosively transformed into another form of matter. So every nuclear reactions, exploding stars, the supernova explosions, black hole mergers, neutron star collision, all these events creates mass defects on a large scale. So mass defect is a universally occurrent phenomenon. We use this nuclear reactor here and experiments and other thing. But a stellar scale, stellar nuclear synthesis in the stars and supernova explosions and neutron star collisions, all these events creates mass defects on a very large scale. So that means that leads to a very interesting possibility. It's a very interesting possibility that if mass defect is a universally occurring phenomenon, the space itself is filled with this type of matter. If you take this volume of space and remove all the air from this space, so still there is a matter. That is I call a space filling matter. So it's very interesting when a mass defect happens. This mass defect is transformed into another form of matter, explosively transformed into another form of matter. In fact, in a nuclear reaction, for example, when a uranium 238 decays into a thorium 234, it emits an alpha particle. So this alpha particle gains, and also when uranium 238 emits an alpha particle, the reactant reaction products thorium. Thorium 234 recoil the just opposite direction of the alpha particle. So alpha particle will go one direction, and thorium 234 recoil in the just opposite direction. So if you mathematically analyze this thing, you will reach the concept that something internal, some internal explosion is happening. So that is the so when this is applicable to every reaction. For example, a particle accelerator, or nuclear fission, fusion, and all other process. When there's a mass defect, this missing mass is explode, and this explosion propels the reaction products. For example, when a uranium 238 decays, alpha decay happens, the missing matter, the explosion of the missing mass, the explosive transformation of the missing mass propels these reaction products. So that is my theory. Yeah. So I hope you understood my theory. So now I'm preparing my research paper on it. Thank you for your question. So I said, yeah, the space filling matter that you can call either or whatever you like, but it is a reality. Space, space filling matter exists. Every reactions, whether nuclear or chemical reactions, where there is energy release, there will be an associated mass defect. But in nuclear reaction, in the case of nuclear reactions, the mass defect, the amount of mass defect will be more than in chemical reactions. Chemical reaction also, a slight mass defect is there, but it is difficult to measure because it's very tiny. So every where there is a energy release, there will be an associated mass defect. Yeah, it is a wonderful development. It actually I can't describe it in a few words. It's a wonderful development. Yeah, probably in coming years, as Elon Musk and other they suggested the possibility that perhaps AGI, artificial general intelligence, may arise. So there is a possibility. Yeah, actually it's a breakthrough development in technology. So we can't predict where it goes, but most probably many people will lose their job in every sector of the. So it's a time of it's a matter of concern, and at the same time it may increase our productivity and the automation. If the automation come to the food production and other energy production, etc., it will help humanity and every possible way. If probably artificial intelligence may take over every walk of our life. And so it at the same it's a good and it is concerning also if they take control of our that is a matter of concern also. So if you have any specific question, you can ask the AI only. If you can ask AI about this the question, you will get a better answer than me. So it's a very wonderful development. Thank you for your question. I can't say I'm a fan of anybody, but I like creative people like Ramanujan, Einstein, Newton. The list is a long list. There's a long list. I'm not a fan of them, but I am inspired. I'm getting inspired because of their work. Yeah, in this discussion, I focus on new physics. I discuss about how mass defect release energy and the light, what is light, the structure of the atom. I have a different understanding about how mass defect results in the generation of energy. According to Einstein, said that special theory of relativity says that mass can be converted into energy and vice versa. But according to my research, there's an issue with this concept. In fact, mass and energy are entirely two different entities, according to my research. In fact, there's a better explanation for how nuclear energy is released. According to my studies, just like a chemical explosion, a nuclear explosion also is a result of a change in the state of matter. We know that chemical explosion happens because of a change in the state of matter. For example, when a chemical explosive ignite, when it oxidize or when it explode, it very rapidly convert into another state of matter. For example, when a chemical explosive explodes, it becomes a superheated gas. within a fraction of a second, where it's a rapid expansion of the reaction reactants. So, according to my research, this is applicable not only for chemical explosion, a nuclear explosion also released because of a change in the state of matter. In fact, the mass defect, the missing mass in a nuclear reaction, is explosively transformed into another form of matter. Since it has a huge significance in the understanding of the universe, because mass defect is a universally occurring phenomenon. Every activity starts in the universe. Supernova explosions, black hole mergers, neutron collisions, all these events create mass defects on a large scale. So if that is the case, the space itself is filled with this type of matter. So it has a huge significance because Einstein's theory, general relativity explains the starlight bending and gravitational lensing, and the precession of the perihelion Mercury is because of the curvature of space-time. According to Einstein, mass and energy creates curvature in space. Gravity is the curvature of space-time. So I have a disagreement with that idea, because since the space is filled with a type of matter, as a form of matter, this matter will be attracted by massive bodies such as stars, planets, black holes, neutrons, everything. So every massive body has a denser envelope, denser region surrounding it. The density will be higher near the body, and it decreases with the distance. So when a beam of light passes through this region of space, because of the density gradient of this space-filling matter, the light will refract. In fact, starlight bending and gravitational lensing are simply the refraction of light, not a curvature of space-time. So the evidence for the Einstein's general relativity, that is evidence for the curved space-time, one is the starlight bending, gravitational lensing, and another one is precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit. Yes. Another type of experimental evidence are also there, but there is a better explanation for all these phenomena. All these phenomena we can explain with the space-filling matter. The presence of space-filling matter can explain all these phenomena. So according to my studies, all phenomena which are explained or predicted by the theory of relativity can be explained with the help of the space-filling matter. So if you'd like to know more about my work, you can purchase my book also. My books are available about mass and how mass and energy are related. Yeah, actually, in fact, this space-filling matter can provide a better understanding about what is dark matter and what is dark energy. I'll give a short description of it. It's difficult. Actually, it's difficult to explain in a few words. So I'll share some links about my theories about the dark matter and dark energy. If you would like to watch, you can watch. yeah, this video you will get a better idea about my theory on what may be dark matter. You can watch this video, and I have published numerous videos on my channel about my theories, like how nuclear energy is released, and dark energy, dark matter, all this. You can watch my videos. I have published numerous videos on my channel. And if you would like to buy my book, link is provided in the description. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you. So now I'm preparing my research paper for peer review. So I'm preparing my paper. So hopefully I'll be able to publish my work. So thank you for your interest. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your good words. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can buy my book from Amazon. I have given the link in the description box. You can buy from the description box. You can find the link here in the description box. Yeah, it is on Amazon. It is on Amazon only. Yes. Hello. Interesting question. I don't have any advice for anybody. It's not an advice, but I share my thought about research and physics, everything. So for me, nature is the book. In fact, we should always be open to new ideas, and we should observe the universe So if your mind is open, then you will see many new things. You can observe new ideas, new. Um, you can see the universe in a different way. So when you block your when you are inside a frame, it is difficult. It will be difficult for you to explore or uh, explore in a different way or explore new possibilities when you close your mind. So my humble suggestion is be open, be your mind and your eyes should be open to see new things, new possibilities, to explore new possibilities. That is only my suggestion. So in fact, yeah, the general relativity suggests that, yes. Yeah, that is correct. Be open mind. Open mind is like openness to accept new new concepts, and you should not tie your mind. You should open. Your mind and your eyes should be open to see or observe the universe in all possible ways. Then you will get a better, you can explore the universe. Otherwise, what will happen? You are, that is very important, yes. That's an interesting question, actually. Uh, if I tell the answer, I am not against God. Okay, I'll try to explain my stand about it. I think about the possibility that see, we have artificial intelligence. Probably in few years, uh, uh, one second. One second. Probably one or some 5-6 years, we will attain the AGI, artificial general intelligence. Now, think about our past. Our scientific and technological development has a very short history, very short span of time. We developed this kind of. Now we reach the artificial intelligence. Probably this. For probably in coming few years, we'll attain the artificial general intelligence. Think about like this. The universe is extremely vast. Nobody can, I believe that no human can ever achieve they will never, human will never figure out the size or the vastness of the space, the how big the universe is, or the all the I don't think we will ever will be able to figure out the structure of the universe or the size, the number of stars or galaxies and many phenomena. So, think about the vastness of the universe. So, I believe that somewhere in the universe, there may be civilizations much superior to us. They have magic like technologies. It's a strong possibility because the universe is extremely large. So somewhere in the universe, some corner of the universe, or even within our galaxy itself. So if probably within our galaxy itself, there are billions of star systems are within our galaxy itself. So somewhere in the some star systems within our galaxy itself, there may be some civilizations, very advanced civilization will be there, most probably. So my question is, if our scientific and technological revolution started some very recently. So now think about it like this: if a civilization somewhere very far from us, they have started their scientific and technological development in some 10,000 or millions of years ago, then what will be their current stand, current position? So it is probable that they have technology. They have the technology that may be equivalent to our future technology, like million years future technology they will have at present. So if that is the case, probably they can control us, probably control our imagination, thoughts, experiments, technology, everything they can control. If that is the case, probably they can create people like us. Such a civilization can create people like us. If that is the case, somewhere in the universe, they will have some kind of civilization or some kind of people or person, individual. They can control us. They can create us. So if that is the case, we can call them. They are equal to God. So if in that sense, probably I also a God believer. I don't know how much you conveyed my message. That is an interesting question. When I was small, I used to read many books related to science, specifically physics. As I learned and I studied more, I came to some disagreements with many established concepts like nuclear, the theory of nuclear, how nuclear energy is released, the atomic structure, and many other things. So I started started study and explore more. Many years back, many years, I means 1994, I written a note about how nuclear energy is released. And in fact, that is my first note about I noted about in my notebook about how the nuclear energy is released, the mechanism of nuclear energy. The thought was before that, but I started writing my note from that time. So then I see it's very long back. So I kept on researching and studying. Yeah, I am. I am not saying. I said that we can consider, because they can control us probably. No, this probably is not a universal God, one God for the entire universe. Probably there is no one God for the entire universe. But there is no single God for the entire universe, but probably there are local gods. Probably we are created by some of the gods. That's a interesting. There's a possibility. No, God in the sense, I said God in the sense, probably we are some kind of biological robots of somebody. Okay, I'm not saying they are God. They are the supreme God, but probably they are the local gods. Probably they created us. Probably they can control our imagination. Probably control our daily affair. So that is correct. That is correct. We are gods of the artificial intelligence. No, we are the gods of computer. We are gods of all the material, all the products before us. So our intelligence, artificial intelligence, the GI, if we develop AGI, probably it will start create on something that is not possible by us. So our creation creates the thing which are not human can't make such a thing, but our creation can create something bigger than. So that's an interesting thing. So in future, probably somebody will call us God, probably. Yes. Yeah, there's a possibility. Yes, that's what I was discussing. That there's a strong possibility if once we achieve such a technology capability, probably we also do the same thing. Now we are planning to terraform Mars, Moon, etc. Probably in future we will introduce some living creature in that these planets, and they if they started to grow, then probably in future if they develop, if they get their consciousness, they can call us God, because we only created them. There is a possibility. They say just similarly, there is a possibility that probably some advanced civilizations in the very far space, they created us, we don't know. So there is a strong possibility. Since universe is very big, we can't imagine the size of the size or the number of star systems or galaxies in our galaxy. So there are infinite possibilities. We are actually, in fact, we are in our stepping stones. That is very interesting because these 100 years, Einstein introduced theory of relativity 1905. Now around 120 years passed. These 120 years, we were actually, I'm sorry to say that Einstein misled us. So in fact, we lost, if I say, we have lost some 120 years. In fact, that misled us. In fact, according to my research, gravity is an attractive force, just like how Isaac Newton proposed his gravity concept. But in fact, gravity is an attractive force, simply an attractive force. But we don't know the mechanism. That I'm also researching on it. The gravity is not a curvature of space-time. Gravity is an attractive force as suggested by Sir Isaac Newton, but we still not aware of how this works at a microscopic level. How this attraction works, that's a question. That question still remains. But gravity is, of course, an attractive force, not a curvature of space-time. So sometimes people are get misdirected for many hundreds of years. So now only we started, I believe. I don't have a specific answer for that consciousness. That's it's a mystery for me also. Yes, gravity is not a curvature of curvature in space-time. That is Einstein's theory, but it is not correct, because the thing is that the evidence for I believe that gravity is not instantaneous. Gravity probably it will take but I am not digested with the concept that gravity travels at the speed of light. I think that the speed of gravity is much more than speed of light. And another interesting stuff is that if one Earth and Sun, consider Earth and Sun. Earth attracts Sun attracts the Earth. So if the speed of suppose if the speed of gravity is at the speed of light, then when Earth attracts the sun, sun attracts the Earth also. So that if speed of light, speed of gravity is the speed of light, then the effective speed will be 2 times of the speed of light. So, but not only that, I sincerely believe that the speed of gravity may be much faster than the speed of light. Gravity is a very very interesting thing, but one thing is for sure to me that gravity is an attractive force. Definitely it is an attractive force, not a curvature in space-time. I said that the evidence that the experimental evidence for the curvature of space-time, that is starlight bending and gravitational lensing, and another one is precession of the perihelion of Mercury, and other so many examples are there. But the important thing is that we can find a better explanation for these phenomena. With adding space-filling matter into the picture, we'll get a better understanding of what is this. We can explain these phenomena with a different way. Yes, exactly. Newton's, I have a huge respect for Newton because of his I said that mass defect. Mass defect is a universally occurring phenomenon. Every active charge in the universe, supernova explosions, black hole mergers, all these events creates mass defect on a large scale. Since mass defect is a universally occurring phenomenon, I said that mass defect is explosively transformed into another form of matter. Like a nuclear explosion release energy because of a change in the state of matter. If that is the case, since mass defect is a universally occurring phenomenon, the entire universe is filled with this type of matter. As a form of matter, it will be attracted by massive bodies. So every massive body in the universe maintains a dense region of this matter around it because of gravity. The density will be higher near the body and it decreases with the distance. So when a beam of light passes through this region of space, you will get refracted and bent. This can explain starlight bending and gravitational lensing. And also, if there is a denser region near the sun, for example, the Mars is the closest, the nearest planet to the sun. So when it reaches the perihelion region, in the perihelion region, the density of this spatial matter will be sufficient to influence the orbital motion of the Mercury. So each time when it reaches the perihelion region, it will slightly skid forward because of the dragging effect, the friction effect of this space-filling matter. So each time when the planet Mercury reaches the perihelion region, it will skid forward. So this can explain the precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit. Also, S2 star. S2 star is the closest star to the galactic center, the supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way galaxy. So each time when the S2 star reaches the perihelion region, because of the dense region of the space-filling matter, it skid So this can explain the geodesic effect of the S2 star. So, and also, gravitational redshift, gravitational blue shift, and many other important phenomena we can explain with the help of the space-filling matter. In fact, these all phenomena are not caused by the gravitational curvature. So, in that way, we can disprove Einstein's theory of gravity. So, that is very interesting. So, this starlight bending or gravitational lensing or precession of the perihelion of Mercury's orbit does not prove Einstein's general relativity or the curvature of space-time. And also the time dilation, that is another interesting topic. Since the density of space-filling matter is high, the vibrating electron, it can influence the vibratory vibration frequency of the electron. When an electron vibrates in a high density space-filling matter region, its vibratory frequency can be influenced by the space-filling substance, the space matter. So that is the reason why near the Earth, its vibratory frequency will be less, and it emits lower frequency waves. At high altitude, since the density is less, it is more free to vibrate. So it will vibrate at a higher frequency, and it emits a shorter wavelength radiation. So this can explain this gravitational time dilation. Yeah, yes. At present, I am working on my paper. I am writing my research paper, but actually I am not in a hurry because my theories are already I presented in my books and my videos. So I am not in a hurry, but I am writing my book and collecting all the possible data to publish my paper. So once my paper is published, then I can focus on other thing. Yes, exactly what you said is correct. I have a huge respect for Sir Isaac Newton than any other scientist. Isaac Newton still remains as the superstar in physics. Yeah, but I'm not degrading Einstein. He proposed the photoelectric effect, and he proposed the existence of the atom. Really that works are commendable, really commendable. I have a huge respect for Einstein also. He was really a genius, but he somehow misdirected with this Michelson-Morley experiment and the constancy of light speed like that. Speed of light is not a universal constant. The speed of light is not at all a speed of light varies across the universe. For example, it's very interesting. The speed of light see now I said that every massive body maintains a dense region of spatial matter around it due to gravity. So consider a beam of light traveling from one edge of our Milky Way galaxy to the opposite edge. While it traveling, it will interact with so many different density regions for different because each time when it cross when it travels from one side to the opposite side, it will be passing through different star systems. Each time when it interacts with the star, its path will bend and its speed will reduce. Again, when it exit, then its speed again increase, and again once it interacts with another star, it again reduce. So if you draw the path of a light beam crossing a galaxy, it will be like twisted and bent like this. It will be many twists and bends, and its speed will change. If you draw a diagram, graph, its speed will change multiple times. So it's very interesting. So this is true for if you consider multiple galaxies, a cluster of galaxies. If a beam of light travels from one edge of point A to point B through a group of galaxies, it will similarly how I explained in this galactic center case, is Milky Way galaxy case. It will be twisting and bending. It will like go like this, and also its speed will change multiple times. So the idea that the speed of light is a universal constant is absolutely not correct. So the interesting part is that today modern calculation we use frequently use the c constant of light speed. The speed of light is not a constant. In fact, I have a new approach on the theory of light. That may be light. I have a video. I have uploaded a video about what are radio waves. Since light and radio waves are only different differ in their wavelengths. So if you have a better understanding about what are radio waves, then you will get a better understanding about what light is also. So I will share a link, a video link to my understanding about what are radio waves. You can, if you are interested, it will be helpful. This is the link to my understanding about radio waves. You can watch this. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Most of the people are uh, they are not open to accept new possibilities or discuss. They are thinking what they learned is the ultimate truth. Even I have many experiences like that. Before, when I first time when I was started to publish my ideas, many people started to say very bad about even personally attacking. I have such experiences. So people are not people they close. They are in a position of they are not open to many things generally. So yeah, probably even I got even some people some from some places they said they are telling like this, you who you are to how dare you to ask challenge Einstein like that. Somebody asked me, how dare you to challenge Einstein? See, that is a how much they are you know. So that is a now that is reduced that kind of response. Now I am not getting such responses and all that. I said that yes. I am an independent researcher. I am fully focused on my time to research and study. So why I is a full time. I'm a full time researcher. I'm an independent researcher. I have so many works to complete. Now I am preparing my one of my papers, and after that there are so many papers are pending. So I am the time is not sufficient more for me now. But I come to chat because I get new friends like you. So I love to chat with my friends, like-minded people, and that's why my word is open now. I can write my paper now. At the same time, I can chat with you also. I like to chat with people like you. They are curious and who love physics. So that's why when most of the time when I work, I open my this also, so I can meet my friends. So my friends are in a different time frame time, from everywhere in the globe. So if I can communicate with people around the world, so I mostly prefer to live always. So that's why. Thank you for your question. Which country you are from? Now I am in Kerala. Before I was in Bangalore. Now I am in Kerala. Um, thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Which state you are from? Okay, yeah. Thank you, thank you. I can't specify a single book. So many books. When I was small, I used to read so many books. Actually, I was very interested in nuclear energy. The explanation of the nuclear energy, that is the first one that got my actually that impressed me a lot. I was thinking about that explanation of the mass energy equivalence. So then I thought about light and the atomic structure, all that. So I started think about all these things. Then it is a long history actually. So thank you very much for your questions. Nuclear physics is a fascinating one. Actually, there's a why I am so much interested in this nuclear physics. There's a number of reasons because mass because of the mass energy relation. Uh, actually, the important it is actually is all these are interconnected. So I once I realized that mass defect has a huge significance in the structure and the working of the universe, even the structure of the atom itself. In fact, sometimes I numerous international conferences like numerous means some 5, 7, 6 international conferences. I got the opportunity to present my atomic theory. Sometimes back I went to Spain to attend a international conference on atomic physics, and in Delhi one time, and I got invitation from USA, Australia, from many international conferences to present my work on my atomic theory. So I have a new atomic theory about. So what I'm saying is that the mass effect is a very important phenomenon. Actually, if I say according to my understanding, mass effect is a less explored phenomenon. The least one of the very important phenomena, but least explored phenomenon. Because the reason for that, the reason is, according to my research, every mass defect in the universe are transformed into a super thin form of matter. So, if that is the case, it has a huge significance in the understanding of the universe because mass defect is a universally occurring phenomenon. Every active stars, our sun, and all the stars in the universe, supernova explosions, black hole mergers, neutron star collisions, all these events create mass defects on a large scale. So I realized that mass effect, in fact, is not converted into energy, as Einstein suggested. In fact, mass effect is explosively transformed into another form of matter. If that is the case, the universe is filled with this type of matter. Now consider, imagine this is a box. Now we remove all the air molecules. So still there is a matter in that. So for some, it is before it was believed that ether concept. I am not commenting about either concept. It's a name. It's just a simple. It's simply a name, but there is something in it. If you remove all the oxygen, nitrogen atoms, all the air molecules from this container, still there is a matter. That is, if you go to outer space, you will find a few atoms, but no dark energy. Yeah, not dark. Okay. I'll share a link about dark energy. Wait. Watch this video, you'll get a basic understanding about what may be dark energy according to my studies. It is an interesting question. The conversion of matter into energy. We can there's an experimental evidence for that. That is a conversion of mass energy into mass. That means when you that is increasing of mass of a moving body. For example, in a particle accelerator, when the particles are accelerated at a very high speed, it gain more mass. So when it get more kinetic energy, the mass of these particles will increase. So let me explain how energy converts into mass. So according to my research, that is the observed effect that when a particle is accelerated at a very high speed, it mass increase. So at the closest, as you approach the speed of light, it becomes very high. So that is the observable fact. So here, now think about this like this. Since the space is filled with that type of matter, so when a particle moves through space at a very high speed, I think that this fast moving particle will trap the space filling particles of space filling matter within it. So that may explain the increasing of mass. When a particle, since the space is filled with that type of tiny particles, so when a particle such as an electron or a proton or whatever, it travels at a high speed, it will get trapped in this moving particle. So that may explain, perhaps that may explain the increasing of mass of a moving body. So mass energy, conversion of energy into mass can be explained this way, I believe. Yes, perhaps, every experiment has an outcome. So perhaps of course, it's a beneficial. Yeah, every experiment, the probably we will. Yeah. Yeah, yes.